Hey y'all, thanks for checking out Euclid Mining. So we're going to be talking about Pirate Nodes today and a little bit of a rocky start to their launch, but it looks like they are up and running. There are still a few questions that I have that I haven't been able to get a straight answer on, but we're going to go over a couple of these things. So I thought we'd just show you what I got. So if you remember, originally I did mint a node or a chest, and I got the Poseidon. The Poseidon at airdrop when the project launched would give you a galleon. And, at the time, the market, has been a little crazy for a little while. And I thought, you know what? Some of these other projects I got into didn't do as well. And they're still struggling but holding on. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to sell this galleon because at the time it was selling for pretty decent price. And I sold it. And then paid myself back for the amount to mint that chest. And then with the profits that I had, I took half of that, put it in my pocket, and the other half I bought 2 bones chests. Pretty much made a couple bucks, got a couple free chests, and I'm into this project already ahead of the game. So I can't complain about that, but here we are. And let's see what I got. So I've got 6 total nodes because at airdrop, they did give out the boats they were going to. So I got 3 sloop for each of the bones chests I had. And like I said, I had 2 of them. Now, since then, I've gotten 2 more. And I guess one of my questions is that, are the chests now just for bonuses? As you can see, I do have one of my NFTs, the chest, applied to this sloop, and it is getting a larger claim than the other ones. So it does give you a bonus, but is that all it'll do? Or are we going to get boats for the other chests that you have? So if you mint a chest, you automatically get that many boats, or how is it going to work? I'm still unclear. Discord has been really helpful with a lot of things, but it seems every time I ask that question, I get an answer at both sides. One, it's just going to be for bonus, and the other is that they're going to airdrop for everybody, for all the chests. So if you know what that is, comments down below. That'd be awesome. I appreciate that. That's something that I haven't been able to figure out. But nonetheless, what I want to do is I want to merge these. So when I was looking at the merging here, I can do 2 sloops will give me a brigantine. So go over, and so I'd be 1, 2, 3 brigantine. I guess eventually 6 brigantine will get you a galleon. Now I'll have 3 when I merge these, and then like I said, I do have let's see my NFTs. So I do have 4 chests. 2 of them are what I got the airdrops for, and the other 2 I have from afterwards. Now again, will they be dropping boats as well? Because if that's the case, I would have 3 from this merge, and then I'd get 3 more from the next wave, and that would give me 6, and I'd have 1 brigantine, and I'd probably just leave it at that for a while and see where I ended up. But as you can see also, when you do merge, you do need a little bit of their currency. So that's why I went ahead and got that earlier. When the token launched, I went ahead and I grabbed a little bit. Something goes up and it'll drop down. This has not been doing too bad. But overall, like I said, I bought it for a little bit less than. So anyway, so you do need 1.14 for each time you merge. So I'm going to be merging 3 times. So I did the math on that, and that's exactly the amount that I bought. So I could do these 3 merge. And then if I do need to do it again, I'll have to buy it at, obviously I think it was about $5 higher now from when I bought it. What did I say, $2.89 on the 19th that I bought it. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this. So I went ahead. So this is some of the problems that I've seen so far still with their layout. It's that it says assigned to sloop, but obviously one of these is assigned. I think I did this one, and it's still showing that that you can, but it won't let me assign them if I wanted to. So I'm not sure, should I assign all of them now and then merge them? Would that make sense? Would you get double rewards? Or would I just merge them and then assign one of these NFTs to it so then it gets the bonus? Again, it's a little unclear, or unclear to me, and when I've asked in Discord, there really isn't a real definitive answer to that as well. So I'm not sure. In the beginning, Sheldon and others were on there quite a bit when this first was launched because there was a problem at the launch and they were on a lot. And a lot of the same questions kept getting asked, and I could see that they were backing off a little bit and probably focusing more on the work that at hand that to get the launch. But lately, I haven't really seen much of anybody out there. Just a small handful of people. But then again, like I said, you get such conflicting answers that you just don't know anyway. So a little confusing, a little disappointed because of that. Let's go ahead and bring up real quick. I'll just bring their Discord. You can see when they were going to launch on the 18th here, and they were having some trouble with the tax. So it was paused. It was supposed to launch in the evening. Didn't happen. That night I went to bed, woke up the next morning. It still hadn't launched. I saw that it was going to be launching later on. That launch came and went, and they weren't able to get it. Did it again. I think they went through 3 separate times. And here it is again when they were calling for it at 5:30 the next day. And that was, they were going to go live in 50 minutes. So once they did go live, they were able to go live, except the people weren't getting their airdrops, or it hadn't come yet. So the airdrops for the initial chests that they were going to do hadn't come yet. So even though the project launched, nobody could really do anything. So it was kind of just at a stop. The only thing you really could do was buy their token at that point, pretty much, on Trader Joe. If we go to DEX, you can see how it's been going up. Like I said, I made a little notepad the other day when I bought it, just so I, have it down there. But, oops, did I minimize that? So I bought it on the 19th. All right. Let's, so I bought it on the 19th. So I bought it back here. Yeah, and it's gone up a little bit. So hey, you know what? I'm glad to see it. It's going in an upward direction, but it's also going sideways. And you know what? Sideways is awesome. Right now, sideways is amazing, and this is actually going up just a touch. So you know what? Rocky start. Price looks okay for now. It's only been a couple days. You know how these projects go, so we're just gonna hold off on that. Anyway, let's get back to what we were going to do. So anyway, still a few problems with the UI, a couple things, a couple questions that I have, but overall, it seems like now it's beginning to work. Now, I was told that when we merge these, there is a discount when you merge, and I don't know if I have those. So you get a merge discount depending on what level NFT you have. And I don't know where I put it right now. There it is right here. Okay. So we are skeletons. So it's a 15% merge discount. Now, from what I'm understanding is that from Discord, this seemed to be a consensus. Most people were saying this, that the merge will not show the discount when you do it. But when you look it up on Snowtrace, it should show that the discount was applied at that point. So I guess they need to fix that to show it on the front end. But overall, it is working. So, or I'm told it's working. We're going to find out. We'll check that as well. So let's go ahead and do this. So when I was, let's go to my dashboard. And if I want to merge, I do know I need to go to buy nodes and then go to merge nodes. Now, we're going to be doing Brigantine here. Okay, so here's mine. Now, earlier when I was just clicking some buttons, it told me I had to claim. So let's just go ahead and see if I could do that. So let's do that one. Yeah, I say so right here. It says please claim your rewards first. Okay, so it is going to make me claim. So there's a fee. So let's do. What do I have two of? Let's do this one, and I'll pay a fee, I guess, now for this. I don't know if this is going to screw things up when now I'm being reset. We just started, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's do that one, and let's do this one here as well. And we'll pick those two. All right, that one just went through. It's confirmed there. Again, always a pleasure doing business on the Avalanche blockchain. Fast, cheap. There it goes through. Let's see if this changes. All right, so now let's go back here and merge. And here we are here, so 1 and 2. All right. Okay, so my new name, I don't know what to call this one. All right, so so it's saying it's 1.14, just like we saw over here when we did the merge. It would be the for the fee, but we should have a 15% off of that. So we're going to check that afterwards and see if this goes. All right, went through over here. Now we're going to send it through. All right, let's do it. A lot of different transactions. Cheap though, not too bad. You're again, it's pennies compared to. All right, that went through also. Mint successful down here. Okay, awesome, great, and there it is. So we have it. Now, the question is that if I do get, see, this is where I'm going to kind of get stuck right now, because if I do get airdrops or an airdrop for the other two chests, if they do give you those coming in, then I don't know if I want to apply any of my chests, or should I be applying my chests at this point to all of these, because if I have 4 total chests, and I end up with merging all of these from the Brigantine and move that up to the Galleon, then I'll only have 1 boat, but I'll still have 4 chests. So would I sell those back onto the marketplace, I guess, and just keep 1 for that little bonus? Or, I'm not sure. And if I buy another chest today, will that was that question that I had different people answering different sides on that. If I buy a chest today, if I want to buy another chest that's a higher level, like a Siren, let's say, and apply it to this Galleon, then would I be getting a drop from that as well? Because you get I think a Brigantine for that drop when you got that one, right? You got 3. If you got the Sirens chest, you would get 3 of those. So, would I be getting an additional 3 if I got one of those? So I'm really just not sure. And I'm sorry that, these videos, should be very clear. But right now, this is the only information I can get from Discord. And it's conflicting on a lot of the things that people talk about. So sorry about that. But, we're going to be doing it together. So let's go ahead and do one more of these. So I guess we'll claim here. And we'll claim here. All right. All right, so let's go over to nodes, go to merge nodes, and these are the two that we just cleared out. So we'll do that. And I don't know. What are you gonna call this one? Wait 1 second. Yeah. All right, frozen peas. Make it happen. Well, I guess when we merge this one together, we'll see if that is still attached. See, and that's the question. If it's if I had, say, a chest attached to each one of these, would only one then be attached and the other one would be released, and I can then sell that on the marketplace? I don't know. Again, you know, I had a lot of questions, and I know it's a lot of questions to be thrown at a lot of people on Discord, but, you know, I was hoping that maybe some of the mods or someone had a little clearer picture of what was. All right. So... it's a dashboard. So yeah, so there's those. And then I guess we will claim also here and get these all right. So back here. And there they are. So as you see, it has that dot for the NFT applied. So it's the one on there. So we're going to see. What should this one be called? We call this one... we'll just call it Euclid. How about that? We'll call it Euclid 9. I don't know if that's too many. Too many letters. Max 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I don't think that's going to be too many. Could do that. Yeah, I didn't stick to my my naming convention from before. You know, Euclid B1 and then Euclid B2. All right, so let's see this one going. And successful. There it is. So, all right, so it looks like it took the NFT off when I merged them. So I guess now I just have them back over here. So, you know, and that's it. So now I have 3. So the question is, and this is I think a valid question, is that are these going to get airdrops? These the 2 chests that I got after they did their snapshot, because I got the airdrop for this because they did a snapshot for everybody who had something. And then my question is, these are after the snapshot, so will these get anything? And if they are, and I hold them and I get the boats, would you then want, you know, would I sell them? Could you still sell the chest itself as the bonus NFT, as you get that bonus on each boat that you have? So Excuse me. So I wonder how that'll work, because right now, if I go to my dashboard and I have three, like I said, right now I have three. If I did this all over again, I would have another three, so that would be six. I only have four chests, so only four of them would get that. But what if I took all of them and I turned it into a galleon? Okay, obviously it's going to knock off the NFT when I do it, and then I'll still have those six bones chests. Should I sell all six and just buy one siren chest, right? Because you could probably sell all of them. I think they're selling for, I know the pirate chest is going for, like, earlier today, I was seeing this thing as like 0.33, 0.35. Yeah, pretty low. But the point being is I think 1.5 seems to be the going number for these. So if I have, four of them, that's six. And if I go down to a siren, right now a siren is 3.6. I mean, if I ended up with six, geez, I could almost get another Poseidon. And if I did a Poseidon, I would get another Brigantine, right? I would end up, yeah, a galleon. I would get a galleon at that point. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's like, something we're not supposed to do. Like, or we are supposed to trade and do it like this. This is just a little new to me. Again, sorry, just trying to figure a lot of this out, but I'd love to see the comments down below if you know some of the answers to these things. And anybody who does read the comments, make sure you do your own research and find out for yourselves, or look into it more. And the more that I find out, I will confirm each one of those comments if people are making them, whether I found them to be correct as we move forward. When Sheldon's on, obviously you get much more of a direct answer, but the more and more of repetitive questions, the less that he was available, and rightfully so. The team and everybody is working very hard, I'm sure. So they can't answer the same question 37 times and can't be out there to hold everybody's hand, even though, we all wish they would, to let us know that. But an update from time to time, just to let us know at what level we're at, of what's fixed and what's still not. I think a lot of this stuff has been discovered that it's been fixed, but there hasn't been any notifications that it was fixed. So I think things like that could happen. That would be great. But look, they're getting them fixed nonetheless, and that's a great thing. So that's basically it. Some questions that I have. I'm sure questions a lot of people have. I'm sorry this isn't the most informative. Just merging some and kind of just testing out what's working and what's not working. So that's pretty much it where I'm at. All the links that we had here are all on their site. The white paper that I was looking at to show you the nodes and everything else. Oh, we didn't talk about the monthly fee. The monthly fee is 1 times daily reward times the live price. So, and your daily reward would be on here. So if that's your, let's see, I hope it's calculating. So here you go, your daily reward, and then times the price of the token, and that's your monthly fee. So we'll see how that plays out also. And really maybe just look into that. Is it better just to have one boat or have 3 of these like that? I don't know what the overall fee. I guess it'll depend on the price of the token at the time that you do pay your fees. I did think I read somewhere that you can pay in advance, but it doesn't look like this is working right now. So, who knows? If you pay now and you think the price is down, then you'll save a little money. But if the price dips and you prepay your fees, then you would have lost out on that. So, where you want to sit with that, that's going to be up to you. None of this is financial advice. Like I always say, do what's best for your pocket or pocketbook. This is what I'm doing. This is how I did it. Like I said, I was lucky. I got that Poseidon chest. That was amazing. But if I didn't get that Poseidon chest, this may have been a completely different video. So that's that. I got lucky. I sold it. I made my money back, took some of the profits, bought into it a little bit, and now it's just going to be a little fun to see how this project goes. I did buy 2 more, as you saw, but I will say that when I did get them, and I could pull those up so you can see mine, I did get those for one AVAX. Somebody was selling them for one, where everything was selling for 1.5. And when I bought mine originally, or when I had two originally that I had sold, I sold them for 1.5. So I was even on that. So when I bought them again, I bought them at one. So I did spend two more on it. I'm still, like I said, ahead of the game. I still made my money back for the minting. I probably got just a couple bucks left in my pocket, and the rest of the earnings I put back into this, which is all gravy anyway. So let's see if I go up here to, you can see, is there my account? That's when I bought them. I guess those are the two that I bought. And you can see right here, got it for one AVAX for that one. And again, one right there for that one. So I was lucky to grab those for one. That's the only reason I even bought them, to be honest. As you can see, I just bought them the other day, just before the launch. And I figured, you know what, hey, for one, why not grab it? Because if I wanted to resell it, I could resell it at 1.4 and still, undercut and sell it off. If it's not going to do me any good and it's going to do somebody else some good, I could sell it off and still make a little bit out of it. So win-win all around. So anyway, y'all, appreciate you checking in. The more that I learn about this, the more I'm going to show you. Like I said, it's just been a little bit of drips and drabs coming in over the past 2 days since this launched, 2.5 to almost 3 days. So I'll put another video out in another couple days, kind of what I found out. Like I said, any comments down below, I certainly appreciate it. I'll try to verify as much as I can as I learn more. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, hit the button. It's going to be right over there. If you want to check out my minting video, I'm going to put a link right up over there for you. That was kind of fun. Anyway, I appreciate y'all checking in. I'll see you next time.